Alright, so here we are for part 2 of the cylinder mount about a year later. So let's take a look at where we currently are. So we've got our front view done, and some features of that we really need to note are the hidden 4 mounting holes, the base fillet for our boss that comes up, and then all the hidden features here, including the hidden undercut on the actual mounting point here. And that's because we have this little lip that kind of steps in. So that's going to be part of the feature of what we do in our right side view. So to start our right side view, first thing first, really simple. Because we're working with a square and uniform geometry here, we can actually take the base of this and just copy it. We'll just kind of bring that straight over. There we go. Now all we have to do is start modeling the side view of our cylinder portion. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is identify how far from the left edge, which is our front, our vertical boss needs to start. So if we go over here to our print, we can see that it's 1.25 inches back, and that's the narrower section. That's the section that's 5/8 wide. So that's what we're going to draw first. So we'll go offset 1.25, and we're just going to offset this front edge back, and we're just going to bring that up just even with the mid-line on our cylinder mount. And then because this is 5/8 wide, we'll offset it again, 5/8, and bring that to the right. And now, we're just going to quickly temporarily draw a line across the middle. And the reason why is we need a marker in the center here of our boss. And then we're going to draw an object line, or it could be a construction line. It really doesn't matter. It's going to get deleted anyway. Somewhere out here that is 3/4 inch long. The reason why we're doing that is our actual, the part where the cylinder connects is 3/4 wide, but it's symmetrically mounted here and here. So we've got an extra 1/16 of an inch on each side here to make that little lip. In order to identify where those lines go, it's much easier to just put that there and line it up with the center marker. Then we can just draw in our circle. So we're just going to project some construction lines over from the bottom over, and then we'll do the top over. While we're at it, we might as well get the hole that's there. Top, bottom, and let's do our center line too. Bring that over. Okay. Now we'll switch back to object line. And we're just going to go straight up here. We'll bring this down to the bottom of our cylinder piece. And then we'll grab that line and copy that over to the other side. And then we'll fill the top in. Then we'll fill the bottom in. And then we're just going to delete these lines in the construction line in the middle there, although I need to bring my center line back over. So let's do that. We'll just draw it as a center line. Make life easy for us. There, and we will bring that in there. And we'll just extend that out 1/8 inch or so, 0.125 and 0.125. And we'll get our hidden lines in here. One, and then 2. We can now delete all of our construction lines. And then last but not least, we need to adjust, well, second last I should say, let's adjust our line type scale on our center line. Let's try 0.5, that looks good. And last but not least, we need our fillet at the bottom, which if we look at our note here, is 1/8 of an inch radius. So let's type in fillet, R for radius, 0.125 is our radius, and then we're also going to hit T for trim, and hit N for no trim. And then what that will do is that will draw our radius without removing our lines, and then we'll just trim part of the line away after the fact. So the last thing we need to do here, trim, enter, and we just trim away just these little vertical sections. And then our whole cylinder mount is done.